Hello, this is Uncle Salty. I just wanted to show Seth and Sullivan one of my old hobbies because when I was in 3rd and 4th grade I started to be interested in coin collecting, so I thought maybe they would like to see some of my old coins. So, just to get started with, I have a few silver dollars, buffalo nickels, old quarters, and some coins from around the world I want to show people. So to get started, with all of these types of coins, they change design over the years. So we'll start with kind of the oldest design that I have. These are called Morgan dollars right here. They're my oldest coins that I have. See if you can get a good look at them. This one is from 1879. You can kind of see the reverse side of it here. Okay. So, got quite a few more of them from different years. The Morgan dollars, let's see, they were minted from 1878 to 1904, and then again for one more year, 1921, which is the most recent Morgan dollar right here. They're made in 5 different mints: Philadelphia, which doesn't have a mark on the back; Carson City, which is the rarest and most valuable of the silver dollar coins. There's also San Francisco, which is an S on the back, New Orleans with an O on the back, and D with Denver. I have most of those. For example, here, this is a 1890 dollar from San Francisco. Let's see. This is hard to see. There's a small S above the O in dollar, which shows you that it's from San Francisco. Let's see. This one doesn't have a marking on there, which means it's from Philadelphia. There's another 1921. Let's see. That's a really small D. It's probably impossible to see on the video. From Denver. Okay, nothing on that one. This is a 1900 Morgan dollar, and there's an O on this one from New Orleans. If you can see on the video, it's pretty hard to tell. Above the O and dollar, there's another little bitty O. Let's see. This one has a little bitty S above the O and dollar. 1879 from San Francisco. So that takes you through some of the different mints for the Morgan dollars. The next type of dollar that was made is called the Peace dollar, made from 1921 to 1928, also 1934 and 35. So this is what the Peace dollar looks like from 1922. This one doesn't have a marking on it, so that means it's minted in Philadelphia. Here are a few more Peace dollars. 1922 also. 1922. 1934 here. The marking for these is a small mark just above their tail feather here. This one is from San Francisco because of an S. This is microscopically small d over here for Denver. Alright. They still make silver dollar coins today, actually. They call them American Silver Eagles. They started making them in 1986. And this is what they look like right here. These newer ones are 100% pure silver, as compared to the older silver dollars I was showing you, which are actually 90% silver and 10% copper. I don't think I mentioned my buffalo nickels over here, but just really old nickels. Okay. Moving on in the history of the dollar coins, they stopped making them out of silver, but they made Eisenhower dollars. So Eisenhower dollars were made from 1971 to 78. And these are just a few examples of Eisenhower dollars. They're not quite as cool because they're not silver. These are Susan B. Anthony dollars, which were made from 79 to 81. Still not silver, but they're kind of cool. I've got a few other older coins which are made of silver. If you find any quarters or 50-cent pieces or dimes before 1965, so 1964 and earlier, you should keep them because they're silver. What do we have here? These are some old 50-cent pieces. Benjamin Franklin 50-cent pieces. This one's from 1951. Above that from 1948. And some Walking Liberty silver 50-cent pieces, 1947 and 1920. This is what the back sides of them look like. Liberty Bells or Eagles. We got some old dimes here. Mercury dimes, as they're known. Of course, they're silver because they're before the year 1965. These are from the early 40s. Before the Mercury dimes, we have some other dimes which I kind of forget the name of. This is what they look like. This one is from 1911. Maybe that could be some good research for you guys. Figure out what type of dime that is. Here's a quarter with the same design from 1899. Here's the back side of it. So you guys, for research, need to figure out what that design is called because I forget right now. Okay. Alright, so just a bunch of dimes. Moving on to pennies. Okay, so another interesting type of coin here. We have wheat pennies. Irregular Lincoln front on them with a 1 cent and wheat leaves on the side. Originally were made out of copper, although there was a short time when pennies were made out of steel. During World War II, I have some steel pennies here because all of the copper was being used in the war for bullets. Okay. Last but not least, I have some foreign coins, which you might find interesting. I believe these are all older ones from Mexico. Kind of a newer Mexican coin here. 5 pesos. Or 1 peso. Okay. And then I have some random coins from around the world. Maybe you guys can figure out where they're from. This says 1949. Something about Deutschland. Do you guys know where Deutschland would refer to? This says it's an Australian shilling from 1943. Let's see. No idea what that one is. Got some easily identified Canadian coins here because they say Canada on them. This one has a little hole in it. One crony. One crone. 1999. Kind of cool. Money with holes in them. And this is 5 Deutsche Mark from 1966. One more coin. I'm pretty sure I know where that's from, but I'll let you guys figure it out. 1972. Alright, so that concludes my coin collection. Hope you guys enjoyed it.